Voices by Carlin Morgan, dedicated to the second best girl in the Helldivers Gemidli. Sorry, Eagle Honey, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Good evening to you all, my perpetually messy children. Today was actually kind of a slow day. As I mentioned this morning, the defenses on Akamar and Fact Babe were deleted handily, and Borok's assault was firmly rebuffed at about midday Super Earth Eastern Standard Democratic Time. Ever since then, the majority of the Helldiver Corps has been beating Pandion 24 like a piñata until the sweet candy of liberation comes out. Full planetary cleansing is expected within the next 2 hours, and then the Mercy is moving on back to... Esker. I'm not thrilled about this. This campaign trail has really opened my eyes to the fact that there are planets out there that I hate worse than Hellmire. Some have asked me why I despise this planet so much, considering I never leave the ship. But that's the thing. It's not any more pleasant on the ship either. Being in low orbit is... not fun. The upper atmosphere is in constant turbulence because of the fire tornado weather pattern convections, and the ship is pelted by ionic discharges that mess with the electrical systems. So the whole experience just beats the living daylights out of me while making the lights flicker like the Norman Bates Hotel. That is to say nothing of the ash that always seems to find its way back onto the ship and makes everything smell like burnt hair. When drop-offs finally wrap up for the day, I just thank my lucky stars that we can break for high orbit back to the safety of space and just get away from this horrible, terrible, awful death ball. If it wasn't for the Democra coffee fields, I'd condone creating some more dark fluid just to add this planet to the list of places that no longer exist right there next to Meridia. But getting back to the news, Crimsica's defense looks to narrowly fail, and Istanu is already bracing for their own imminent attack that they feel is coming with the Knights of Cold Steel on highest level alert. Gactrox continues to lose ground with its liberation values projected to fall below 10% over the night, despite the Helldiver Corps' best effort for what feels like weeks now. As for Gremlin's Hive Brood stationed there, I'm not sure what's going to happen to them if Seath can't hold the region. At this point, I can only hope for the best. Now comes the part of the show where I talk about some of the things I have observed and studied about our various enemies. I'm able to tap into the camera feeds of Helldiver's guard dogs without interfering with their operations and see the field firsthand, enough to know that my decision to be a radio personality instead of a Helldiver is probably the one defining factor that's going to ensure that I live to see the age of retirement. But that's off topic. There's been some amount of debate over the nature of killing Bile Titans, which is a termitid specimen I did nothing but scream at when I first saw it. Those things are terrifying. What the heck? Some have noticed that these Titans are enduring far more punishment than they feel that they should, and I think I've noticed something that might help. I think people are aiming for the wrong spot. It's hard to see from your perspective, especially over longer distances, but there is a big bony crest on a Bile Titan skull that resembles a charger's. In fact, a visual aid might help here. Lady Liberty and her 40 crazy nephews, that's a face only mother could love. I have it on very good authority that a pair of recoilless shots right here will end the Titan if your aim is true. It's not enough to just go for headshots. What you're specifically aiming for is to puncture the brain case, which is vital and very well armored. However, if you strike two, you'll see some sort of spark or flame to tell you that their skull is weakened. The next rocket should, in theory, send them off to the alien ant farm in the sky. I have also heard from the mod squad that Titans can be killed using an autocannon or flamethrower. It's just hard to do. Both weapons aim for the same spot, the green underbelly. I imagine that swapping an autocannon to full auto is a good idea here because being directly beneath a Titan sounds like a delicate operation that could very easily go south and have a valiant diver stuck to the bottom of his foot like an old gum wrapper. Both weapons just keep hammering that belly until the Titan's internal organs just give up under the strain of Super Earth munitions. And when that happens, you're going to have to get out of Dodge immediately because a Titan weighs several hundred tons and can kill you just as easily from falling on you as anything else. The spear is also a good choice, as the lock-on point appears to be the Titan's brain case anyway. And so long as your orientation is good, it should be a one-shot kill metric. Your team will likely appreciate your skill considering the floral antimonic acid that the Titan spews out is very lethal. You can also blow open the sides of a Titan's shell, which will expose its insides and render it somewhat vulnerable to small arms fire, but I'm also told that this consumes a lot of small arms ammo and isn't very viable. My information sources just wanted me to mention it. A lot of divers seem to think that hitting a Titan in its open mouth does more damage, or even the jaw in general. But here's the thing, dear viewers. Bile Titans actually have the ability to unhinge their jaws, which is how they open them so wide for their corrosive spew. So a direct hit, even with a recoilless rifle, is actually going to take advantage of that flexible tissue and not really do anything.
Hi there, Pawn.
Oh, sweet liberty.
Having a good show?
The gut hug.
Come on now, I'm
Sabin,
just showing you some
Sabin, let go of me. Let go of me so I can kill you.
Buckets are meant to be shared.
You've got the tiger by the tail right now, but I will make an example of you. Oh my god, it is so sticky. Let go of me, Sabin, I swear. That's it, I can't take this anymore. I have to go deal with this. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, for your sake, Sabin, you better hope I don't catch you. And for Super Earth.